between Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark for Rookie of the Year. There's no sense in betting it. Okay, that's one thing. But I'm telling you, and I have been telling you, that Caitlin Clark is going to be discussed as the most valuable player. Now, Dan Patrick talked about it yesterday, made a compelling case, basically saying, look, we're talking about valuable here. Not valued, not statistical. And the leader, the winner, is going to be A'ja Wilson because, well, the OGs of the WNBA and the racist media will never, ever, ever allow a little white girl from Iowa in a rookie year to become the player of the year, the most valuable player. They won't allow it. You've seen all of the angst that she has faced, and now that it has subsided somewhat and the OGs and the crazies of the WNBA have settled down, including the players, including her own players, we've seen Caitlin Clark's greatness. And that greatness is on display every time she plays, including, as I said, a triple-double last night. But the MVP is interesting. I mean, if you look at what Caitlin Clark's doing, taking a perennial last-place team, and by perennial, I mean the last 2 years, number one pick in the draft, worst record in the league, and elevating it well before the end of the season. I mean, well before is a little bit of an exaggeration, little bit. Before the end of the season, before the last game. They're already in the playoffs. A'ja Wilson's been terrific, but her team has underachieved. And that's what I look at. That's how I look at it. Like, I get it. The only player in the history, think about this, of Major League Baseball to win the most valuable player and have a last-place team was the great Andre the Hawk Dawson of the Cubs way back in, I think it was 87. Think about that for just a second. Million viewers, peaking at 1.92 million. It ranks as the highest viewed game in the history of the network. Now, here's my thought on that particular stat. That's going to change. That's going to change probably the next time she's on Ion. See, I was wondering, and I think a lot of us were, well, I know a lot of us were,